right. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Attention Deficit Drumming. Yes. Yes, it's been like a month, I think. Just about, or this is the first one of this month.
No way.
I think so.
I don't believe it.
Me neither. You know, we're doing great and wonderful things here. Bringing some drumming education to the masses. Whatever that means. However much. I can't even speak today. I'm wearing the hat. I never wear hats.
It's looking good on you. I like the hat. The hat plays.
Good, because
Does that mean you're going to teach me how to beat people?
what? Yes. Yes, we're going to start with a slow burn. We're going to work our way up to drum yoga. I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to attempt to build up to an exercise that I found is very difficult. Has to do with independence and all sorts of crud like that. Let's just jump in.
Is it called the crud?
The crud. I like that.
Okay, good.
We'll call it working 9 to 5.
Give me $5.
Working 9 to 5. We don't make the sound of... I don't know the song. The Dolly Parton tune, but 9 to 5. So I had a student asking me, we were doing paradiddle exercises. So we will start with this paradiddle exercise. It is taking a single paradiddle. You do 2 of them, right, left, and then left, left. So that's our whole single paradiddle. It does a right-handed one, a left-handed one. Then you immediately go to double paradiddle, 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 and then you burp. I don't have to burp. And then you do a triple paradiddle. So the whole exercise, I'm not going to spend a ton of time getting in depth to it, with it. We're just going to do it. So you go paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Being very relaxed, you're trying to learn the flow of each one of these. You should take each one individual and get very comfortable with it. The way I'm doing the double paradiddle is I'm accenting 2 right hands. This is when I was younger, this is how I kept track of what I was doing, because I'd go 1, 1, 2, 3. And all of those together equal the timing of 9, because it's whatever, 8, 12, and 16, and you get those together, and the lowest common denominator is 9, so that's your timing. It's in 9, and let's say we're playing those as 16th notes. Then you want to have something to play underneath it. First, well, here, I want to show you how I articulate this on the toms. I'll move it around like this. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. So as you're working that up, again, try it like this. Do single paradiddles and just walk with your feet like this. Paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. Get used to that. Now with your feet in the same timing, this, da 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 da, 1 E and 2 E and Really, you don't have to count this. You just want to feel it. In that same timing, play 6s or paradiddle, paradiddle, paradiddle. Creates a nice little polyrhythm. It's probably 3 against 2, but I haven't paid attention. Now we do the 3s. The group is the 3s or 3 paradiddles, paradiddle, paradiddle, so on and so forth. You could try singing the alphabet while you're doing that, just to do another layer of mind-melting drumming. All right. So now, I'm like goofy here. That's right. All right, so now combine those. Keep the feet again. I call it just walking. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. don't know if I can do it that fast right now. I'm just changing the timing of the hands. So now you could take that same thing, make a little more complex foot pattern to start working on it. So I'll do samba. Paradiddle, 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 paradiddle. Yeah.
Wow.
You could keep changing it. So here we try right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So that's doing doubles with the feet, or right, right, left, left, and then I'm playing all three of the paradiddles together. Now, I'm going to try one that I actually haven't practiced. How do I want to do it? I want to do the feet in 3. This should work out good because the 9. So I give this as my pulse. The bass drum is 1, or 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3. And then I could play the hands in a bunch of different ways, but I'll play it. Let's see. Oh, I haven't done this. Let me play this. Oh, that's pretty cool. I haven't tried practicing that. I was just thinking about it recently. And that's, I don't know what timing my hands are in. I'm going. Okay, so I'm playing just, I think it's 16th notes, but the feet are in like 8th note triplets, so it does create a polyrhythm. If I played it slower where my hands were in the triplet, that's where I was having a problem because it wasn't jiving with what I was hearing in my head. And that's how, when I'm playing drums, I'm not counting stuff usually, not in the beginning. I learn it all very organically. Like it just comes, through the air. Yeah. And I have to figure out exactly. I have to learn it after I learn it. A lot of stuff that I do, I can end up playing before I actually can describe it or tell you what I'm playing. That's been the challenge over the years as a drummer and as a drum instructor, is getting to the point where I can actually describe what I'm doing, as opposed to just being one of those guys, and I was forever. It's just like, look at this, I'm going to do this and this and this, and I don't know what I'm doing, but it sounds cool. And I think it sounds cool when you know what you're talking about. And I'm still not one of those guys who, I'm not going to BS you. If we're talking somewhere sometime, I'm not going to try to make it sound like I know more than I do, because I don't care. I'm too old for that. All right, so now, next. I've done this twice. It's the same hand exercise in 9. This is why I call it 9 to 5. The feet will be in a 5 pattern, which is right, left, left. Taka ti taka taka ti taka taka ti taka taka. That's the Indian version of counting it. I probably don't even do that right, but 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. Then that was it. That was it. It probably doesn't sound like much. It's just a very difficult exercise to play.
All right.
So we're going to bring Robbie in, and he's going to try it.
Okay. Let me put on my Brian Burwell mask for a second. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, now here I am there. Okay.
Are we going to play something?
I think so. Ben, are you ready for another song?
Because I'm going to show you guys some high school exercises.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben's ready. Okay.
I don't even know what we're going to play.
It's great. We're wacky here at ADD. We're just wacky.
Dude, I feel 43.
Here we go.
what happened? Bueller, Jim Bob, Steve Areno, Jacob. Did it go down?
No, I stopped it.
Oh.
The audio is going way compressed going through there right now, so it sounds terrible when you're playing music. So give me 1 second.
All right. I'm also.
adjust something.
It might be doing that in here too.
No, it's
Because
not.
it sounds distorted. It sounds distorted. Are we still on? Because I'll show something. Oh yeah. All right, fixing the hi-hat a little bit. Gonna fix the hi-hat. I did yoga. Did yoga yesterday. Surprised my wife. Had it all ready when she got up. She was all excited. Oh,
One thing, it's another.
of
All right.
course.
I'm just gonna don't even play drums right now. We're just gonna I'm gonna play what you already played.
Okay.
And hear what it sounds like coming through now. Okay.
Yes.
Benjamin, you ready?
Benjamin Netanyahu. I don't know why that is in my head.
I think he's ready.
You're,
All right,
you're
we're
into
just
the news.
listening.
I hate this thing.
What do we hate?
Okay, that didn't help at all.
Yeah, that mixer, buddy.
This is crap, I tell you. This is bloody crap.
Figure it out today, though.
Happen
we
on
will.
stream though.
No, maybe
Probably not. Hold on a second.
not.
Oh, cow.
Paradiddles. We were doing paradiddles. We're still.
That's right.
Yeah. Let me think of something now.
Jakeytron. How about them paradiddles? Paradiddles.
Paradiddles. You'll notice how I don't use a lot of arm movement except for the molar stroke when I come up like. Look at those hands. Nothing. Oh.
Did
Really?
you say molar stroke?
Molar stroke. That's correct.
Not okay.
Molar. Named after some guy. His name's Molar, and I can't remember. He did. He
It's
was.
Bob Mueller.
He was a instructor back in the day for your old school, like, and he had kind of watched all the. Nobody really had a system at the time. This is back like 1865 or something. By the way, I just pulled that out of my butt. That number. Oh. We're testing. We are testing stuff. I'm gonna
What's he
recycle
testing?
the tickle. Hey!
You guys can still teach him stuff. You
Okay.
just can't play his songs right
Oh,
now.
I just can't play songs right
Play
now.
songs right now.
Okay. So on the molar stroke, just the quick quip, the little story that I had heard was that Mr. Molar, being an educator and a player, back in the day before, internet and telephones and all that stuff, he did some ridiculous 200-mile march. It was just him going town to town playing the whole way, and he would just march on his own all day long from town to town on this couple 100-mile stretch by Boston to somewhere. I don't totally know. You should look it up. It's a good little story.
That's a
Yeah.
long march. Lots.
Yes, he
long
did.
march.
He did 10 hours a day of just walking and playing and showing off.
All right. I'm gonna test something else really
Show
fast.
me
We're
your
gonna-
Mueller stroke.
Wait,
I will in a moment.
in a moment. I'm gonna test something else now.
We're
What's
I
that?
think I might have figured it out.
We're
Let's
testing.
listen
Where's
real
that?
fast.
Where is that?
Test
camera?
it, what's
This sounds
it?
really good.
All right.
Oh, it's right there. I don't even
Don't
know where all
poke
the
it.
cameras are. I'm not gonna poke it.
Oh man.
Oh, hi there. I need
That sounds
to
better.
find- Does it sound better? Ladies and gentlemen, live from MintPotion Studios in sunny Southern California. This summer, on attention deficit drums, you
thin, but you know,
All right,
Little
give me
thin.
some volume on it now.
I wish I was a little thin. Hey!
more volume.
This is live. This is live. I'm doing flam
This
taps,
is the
by
best
the way.
show ever.
It could be.
Who is hosting you? Did you do it?
I changed the snare drum head today. Sounds amazing. On a very, very expensive snare drum. Yes. Woo! Sounds good. I don't
All
know.
right.
Are we gonna attempt a song?
All right.
Oh,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
Oh.
You sound crystal clear, baby. Crystal clear. Like Crystal Pepsi. Does anybody remember Crystal Pepsi?
Sorry, I listened to
Yes.
two different feeds. I listened to the stream and I listened to that, so it's messing me up. All right, so I figured it out. It was going too hot into the mixer in my room. It goes into there. So we should be good now. Should be good.
Trying to look cool.
Let's just play that song all over again. Benjamin, are you ready?
It was
Do-
you?
Do or do not. There is no try.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
All right, let's go.
Let me check.
Nice. Look at that nice new snare head. Sir? Dude. What?
Am I supposed to hear something?
I don't know. Oh, you can't hear the music?
I don't know. I just hear you. I hear Benjamin Buttons. Benjamin.
I hate that nickname.
I mean,
That's
well,
why he uses it.
I hope it sounds better coming through.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My kid, what? Oh, I missed the song.
All right, so the sound is obviously better. We're still running the same problem we have, is that our stream is just not hot enough.
It's not hot enough.
It's not hot enough, man.
It's not slamatocious. That's right.
Wow.
That's a word they use.
Trademark.
Yep, slamatocious.
I'm trademarking it right now.
Do it. All right, I've got an exercise. I'm going back. I'm going back to
Cali? Stupid. I'm
Michigan,
turning off now.
actually.
I can't believe I just said that. Goodbye.
going
Why
back
are
to
you
my,
going back to Michigan?
because that's where me as a young, sexy high schooler went and auditioned for the Lions All-State Band. And I just remember this other kid asking me, he's like, well, if you're going to be in jazz band, you have to be able to do this exercise. And this was what he said, their instructor said that they had to be able to do just to audition for the jazz band. It was this. You play, let's call them 16th notes on the ride. Then you do 8th notes, left hand, quarter notes with the foot, with the right foot, and then left hand will be half notes. So everything is half as fast. It's not a very difficult one. Well, I don't think it was very difficult, but it does throw a lot of people off. So you start here, start with the fastest one so you can pick your speed, and then you go half of that. And then you do half of that one. And then the left foot does half of the right foot. So you, that's it.
That's a good exercise.
Yeah, it's a good exercise. You could switch it, do lefty. I'm doing the left foot, the quarter notes. You can really take that and chop it up any which way you want. Pick any limb to do any part. Now, another one, same time, same bat channel, doing kind of the same. Well, this one, you drop a limb off and you pick up another limb. I think of it as going in a circle. Starting with my hands, I'll do 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'll drop off the left hand and pick up the right foot and do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then both feet, 2, 3, 4. And then all your left side. So you go 1, 2. I already messed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Again, you can go different directions. You can go leading left or starting left. Then you drop off a note. So you do 3s. 1, 2. I always want my foot to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Jeez. See, I lose track myself. The hardest one is doing.
He's not that crazy.
Right. Again, this is the high school exercises. Trying to do 1 has always been the hardest one for me, like this. 1, 1, 1. Woo! You'll start to hear how the pattern cycles, and that's how I remember it. It's when I start to think too much about what I'm doing, I will tend to mess things up. That's where videoing yourself can be hugely helpful, because you can watch stuff back and see if you're doing it right. Because a lot of times you'll find, I'm not. I think I'm doing a pattern correct. And then you watch it back and go, oh, I'm not, or I'm hesitating here, or I'm working on a polyrhythm, but I'm jumping to the 1 all the time. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that, but that's okay. All right, everybody, let's go to another pattern. My hands are feeling halfway decent today. And we've been sticking with our paradiddles. Let's change it up. Let's go for a 6-stroke roll. I use this a lot. So, and I might turn this into a cool pattern, but the 6-stroke roll, this is the way we're going to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right, left, left, right, right, left. And the motion we want accents on the first and the last note. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we get this into a flow that loops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Da 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 da. start taking that all over the kit. I love it for this. This is where I use it most. This type of fill, a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. The doubles are very low. Very, like a... and it gets a certain sound to it. I love it, but... That's one of my favorites. I should show that lick. So what I end up doing a lot of times is I combined all these things together, and I make up new fills. They're probably fills that other people have already played millions and millions of times, but a lot of times I'll develop my own stuff just because I'm not listening to everybody all the time. I spend a lot of time just sitting in a room like this, playing and coming up with my own things, even though they're things that, you know, I'll see it, okay, Philly Joe Jones was doing that 100 years ago. But still, when I discover things that way...
Wait, hold on a second.
Yes?
Say Philly Joan Jones?
Philly Joe Jones. Nice name. And there's Papa Joe Jones also. Woo!
Wow.
Should check those people out. Stick tricks, man. I saw stick tricks from some of these guys back in the 40s that I was like, I thought those were invented in the 80s. Because, you know, VHS, man. I just never saw the stuff. All right, so you can use those as groupings of 6. I use paradiddle diddles a lot, which are really the same thing. Let's see how to do it. Instead of the first note and the last note being the singles, when you're doing a paradiddle diddle, you'll have your first 2 hits will be the singles. And I usually play that without the second one accent. I'm going right, left, right, right, left, left, right. And look at how little I'm trying to move my hand. And that uses or incorporates the swing pattern. Paradiddle diddle. Love those. Love those. And mix them up, mix them with regular paradiddles, and you come up with some really cool stuff. Now here, I want to show you this lick. I'll show you how I... actually, the travels I did to get this lick, or where... I don't know if I totally heard it, the end result. But Gary Novak, an amazing drummer, like jaw-dropping freak. Super good drummer. If you haven't seen him, look him up on YouTube, Gary Novak with I think it's the Chick Corea Electric Band. I mean, I saw him do this at a clinic, and I'll show you the different things that I ended up doing to it. He would do a paradiddle, and I'm sure I've shown this on here before, but let's walk through this.
It says paradiddle, and I'm sure you have.
Yes, paradiddle, and then when I do the left paradiddle, I go left, right, foot, foot. That's the left-handed paradiddle. So I go paradiddle, paradiddle. And by the way, I am using my first hit of the paradiddle with the right hand. I do this with a lot of fills. That's my anchor. It's going to be my loudest hit. I want it to flow like whatever the paradiddle. I love that lick. But I had a hard time having it squeeze in and feel really good with certain things. So let me just show you something I added to it. This was something I made my own, and I have some of my students learn. The first thing is 8. Paradiddle, paradiddle. And then I come backwards with paradiddle, diddle, which is a 6. So we've got 8 and 6, and we end up with it's in 7, or it's a 14. So we go paradiddle, 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 diddle. Then it starts over again. That one. You hear me? I'll sing out stuff. Keeping my brain in 7. All right. So another variation on the first part of the lick. This is the one I use more. It ends up. It's really cool fast because I think it's 9 instead of 8. Yeah, it is. Paradiddle, paradiddle. Instead I'll do a 5-stroke roll. But right, left, left, right, right. So that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, paradiddle. So I'll go. Sorry, I did the original. There we go. That's with the 5-stroke. Yeah. I have to catch my breath a little bit.
You're,
Dude, it sounded good in
you're
the
very
headphones.
funny, man.
It sounded good, my friends, into the headphones. Yes, yes.
Sounds good, yes.
All right.
Sound
Woo!
Ooh,
What do you want to hear? Anyone?
I want,
Oh no, we got like 10 minutes
here.
left of this show.
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
pizza time.
It's pizza time.
Ay, shit, the pizza. Time.
Yeah,
That
man.
is a good thing to hear.
All right, I have many ideas. Let's see, I did that little 5-stroke thing. That's groupings in 9. I love those. I did
stroke
there was something I did in there, or I was attempting to do in the song,
Mm-hmm.
where I am playing a single stroke roll between the foot and the right hand. This is all it is. No big
Yes.
deal.
I remember.
But I think I do it as a triplet. Yes. That's the lick.
It's like you have extra kick drum.
That's what that's the point of it, is to really pretend you're doing a double bass lick. So I'll take something like that, since we're kind of in the realm of some of the stuff earlier, time against time. So I've got this doing, I guess, eighth notes, and then I'm doing the triplets against it. But you could try all sorts of things, like have the hands do the same, and then try to switch.
Play with all your heart.
What was it, my friend?
Play with all your heart.
We play with all of my heart. Dude, so that right there, that's a great exercise. And
Yes.
maybe changing, you can do different things. If you're hearing that in your head during a song, one, I'd say probably try not to do it. Not that it's difficult, just it doesn't fit in most places. But as a cool show-off thing, I'll do that, and then I'll move the left hand. See there, I tried to change the timing of the left hand.
There we go.
But what I'll do is, like, let's say, for instance, if I move it, I could count different numbers. You don't have to count it, though. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, like. There, I was doing groups of 5. You could do, like, what I call a paradiddle feel. There's a paradiddle, but do it with one hand. Paradiddle, paradiddle.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
You move that anywhere. Then right in the middle of that, you can. So I'm switching from just singles here to triplets, but incorporating the left hand. Yeah!
I remember you.
That's pretty cool, man. And then
I
again, you just
remember
keep changing these things from those triplets to adding a double with the foot. That was not very smooth, but Actually, I'm not. I need to work on that because going backwards from 16th notes to the triplets to 8th notes with one hand, I'm noticing I'm having an issue of not wanting to fall into the beat in the right spot. Because I'm always used to doing it the other way, where I'm doing like, then triple it. To really get comfortable in all this stuff, you have to break things down to little patterns. And something that I've really spent the last couple years working on is taking stuff that I've done for my whole life and starting over with them. One, making sure I'm doing them correct and that it has a good feel to it. The other is I'm trying to do everything left-handed also. So if I'm doing this, I want to make sure I can... And on a double pedal, I will also work the left foot doing what the right foot is doing, which I'll be very open. I will bring a double pedal in and set it up soon, but I'm spending time reworking a lot of my double bass stuff so that I have something useful to show you guys instead of just the average everyday, yeah, rock and roll.
Rock and roll, baby.
Like, that's like, and different ways to get really, really fast with the double bass. So, again, taking certain things. Like I was talking about the triplet, and I do it left to right normally. Then turn it the other direction. So there's left lead, right lead. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. There's back and forth. Not super smooth right now. But that way, it just opens up. You get so many more ideas that can come out. But you have to practice this stuff so much that you could do it on the fly. Like in the midst of playing something, I will switch things up. Or the goal is to get to where I hear the pattern in my head and my body just does it. So again, we have like back and forth. Then double.
That's funky.
Yeah, left, right. Left, right. Left, right.
What?
Woo! Yeah.
Oh.
Doing different things. These patterns. Right foot, foot. Like, woo! And then switch to left. Then maybe paradiddle, 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 para.
Oh.
Triplet. 5. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Things like that. Again, back to the triplet. This. How to make it more complex. Double everything. Combine them, move them around. Left, left, right, right, foot, foot, right, right, left, left. I love that. That is a quick lick.
Like quick lick. Your words, not mine.
Same lick, I'm just moving it two different sound sources. Right, right, left, left, foot, foot, left, left, right, right, foot, foot, hand. Are we about ready?
We're about ready. Wrap it. We're going to wrap it.
We're going to wrap it.
Once again, we ain't got no song from nobody, so make sure you tell your friends about Dog Tracks. Nobody goes on after this episode.
Dog Tracks.
We're actually going to take this time to fix some technical difficulties.
Yay!
So we definitely will not be doing Dog Tracks after this, but
Yeah.
I feel like we should leave you with something a little funky.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Something a little uptown.
Oh, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Something.
Oh.
No, wait. Was
Was
that a hint?
Just take it away
Yes.
when you're ready.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
He is. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Huh.